Sometimes it's all about timing. You know, when the time is right, things happen. And I think the daycare center was very much that.
I have a feeling that there's a difference in Corning and a lot of other communities. Here, the community and the company are so intertwined.
What made Corning very special to me coming out of business school were the people at Corning. They were special, they were amazing. What made this program that started here amazing were the people. And they had an absolutely outstanding program right from the get-go.
We had so much support from the community right from the beginning. It was like an idea that you didn't have to work too hard at. It sort of grew on its own. There were people who wanted it to succeed.
I like to think of it as big movements that were already happening. And I think as a follow-up to the 1960s and 70s, where women were starting to get professional degrees, and Corning Incorporated, like many companies, were thinking, we want to attract some women who are well-trained and could be an asset to our company.
There weren't programs anywhere in the Corning area that offered that. And as a working mom, your choices of quality childcare were really limited to family being in the area or going into a family daycare situation.
The more you thought about this, the more important it was. That's number one. Number two, if it was going to be done, it was going to be done by Corning Glass Works.
You have to make this be a place where people want to live and they want to come. It was that philosophy that I think has stuck with the company over my entire time.
Companies that invest in early childhood education have longer tenured employees, they have less absenteeism, they have workers that are more productive. And I think these are the reasons that Corning invested in our program back in 1980 and continues to do so.
We have reached a point now after 35 years that we expect things like this in Corning. I think we have moved far past a daycare center being just somewhere you keep your kids occupied while you're at work.
Daycare is perhaps a safe place for children to be during the day. Early care and education settings are exciting places for children to be during the day.
Corning's sponsorship of the center has been a solid, rock-solid commitment from the beginning.
This is one of those foundational building blocks for the community, and you have to keep nurturing it.
Families want to be in communities that embrace their children.
It is just built into fabric, and I don't think we can imagine being here without Corning Children's Center anymore.
We've talked about Corning Children's Center being an important part of the Corning community. We've talked about it being an important part for employers in the community. I think what we haven't talked about a lot is how much we need each and every person in the community to understand the work that we do and find a way to support it. There's not a person that can't make a difference in the work we do, and we can't do it without you.